What if I told you that peace of mind isn't about changing the chaos around you, but changing how you respond to it? Buddhist monks, for centuries, have mastered the art of inner calm, not by escaping life's challenges, but by transforming how they approach them. And today, I want to share some of their most powerful strategies with you. Let's start with mindfulness. This is the practice of being fully present in the moment, not in the past, not in the future, but right here, right now. You see, so much of our stress comes from either replaying what's already happened or worrying about what hasn't happened yet. But what if you could just pause and truly experience this moment? That's what mindfulness teaches us. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're eating a strawberry. Now, most of us would pop it in our mouths without a second thought while scrolling through our phones or thinking about something else entirely. But what if you slowed down? What if you really looked at the strawberry, noticed its bright red color, felt its bumpy texture, and smelled its sweetness? Then, when you take a bite, you savor the burst of flavor as if it's the only strawberry in the world. That's mindfulness. It's not about making life more complicated, it's about fully living in the moments we usually rush through. So, where can you start? Just pick one small activity, whether it's eating, drinking tea, or even washing dishes, and try doing it mindfully. You'll be surprised at how much more alive you feel. Now, let's talk about meditation. For many people, meditation sounds intimidating, like you need a quiet mountaintop or hours of free time. But really, meditation is one of the simplest and most powerful practices you can do. And you don't need to be a monk to benefit from it. Here's an easy way to start. Find a quiet spot, sit comfortably, and set a timer for just 5 minutes. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. Thoughts will come, trust me, they will, but don't fight them. Instead, imagine them as clouds passing across the sky. Acknowledge them, let them drift, and return to your breath. Meditation isn't about stopping your thoughts, it's about not letting them control you. It's like strengthening a muscle. At first, it might feel awkward or frustrating, but over time, you'll notice that your mind becomes calmer and more focused, even outside of your meditation practice. Another powerful Buddhist teaching is impermanence, what monks call anicca. This is the idea that everything in life is constantly changing. Nothing is fixed, not even our struggles. And while that might sound scary at first, it's actually a source of freedom. Think back to a tough situation in your life, maybe a breakup, a stressful job, or a time when you felt completely lost. In the moment, it probably felt like it would never end. But eventually, it did, didn't it? The pain lessened, the situation shifted, and life moved on. That's impermanence. It's a reminder that even our darkest moments are temporary. When you embrace this truth, you stop clinging so tightly to what's already gone, or fearing what's yet to come. You start to live more lightly, knowing that everything, both good and bad, will eventually pass. The last strategy I want to share is one of my personal favorites, metta, or loving kindness. This practice is about cultivating compassion, not just for others but for yourself too. It's the idea that we can actively send out goodwill and transform how we see the world and how the world sees us. Here's a practical way to try it. Close your eyes and picture someone you care about, maybe a friend, a family member, or even yourself. Silently repeat phrases like, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free from suffering. Then picture someone you're neutral toward, like a coworker or a stranger, and send them the same loving thoughts. Finally, imagine someone who challenges you, someone who frustrates or even hurts you, and try sending them goodwill too. At first, this might feel strange or even impossible, especially for someone you don't like. But over time, this practice softens your heart. It helps you let go of resentment and replaces it with compassion. And in doing so, you free yourself from the heavy burden of anger or frustration. These strategies, mindfulness, meditation, embracing impermanence, and practicing loving kindness, aren't just tools, they're life-changing perspectives. They teach us that peace isn't something we find outside of ourselves, it's something we create within. So, as you go about your day, I encourage you to try just one of these practices. Slow down and savor a moment. Sit in silence for a few minutes. Remind yourself that nothing is permanent, or send some loving thoughts to someone who needs them. Even the smallest steps can create profound shifts. And if you're ready for more, stay tuned for the next video, where I'll show you how to seamlessly integrate these strategies into your everyday life. Because the journey to serenity isn't about reaching a destination, it's about walking the path with intention.